Hello, this is Sarah and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the paper geranium using cardstock paper. Please like this video below and subscribe to my channel. You could also find the supplies listed below and a template to cut this with your Cricut, Silhouette, or other cutting machines. First, cut the flowers. I did them on red cardstock paper, but you can do them in other colors like pink, purple, and more. Then I used white acrylic marker to just add a little color onto the center. This is optional. Some geraniums come in a solid color and some have this little white detail. I like to color it in, making the strokes go towards the center. I'm making about 20 flowers per stem, and you could make more or less. Once the acrylic marker is dry, stack a few pieces and shape all of the petals in on the sides and go back and shape the tips out. Then cut 20 of the center pieces, which are the little fringes that will go in the center of the flower. I use this quilling tool to help curl the fringes. You can do it by hand too. Then there is this small tab on each flower, and add hot glue there and attach that to the back. The petals should slightly overlap and you will need to force up the petals to go more tight. Then add hot glue and add that to the bottom of the fringes and add that to the center of the flower. Then there is a bottom green leaf that also has a little tab. Fold the other side to line up where the tab is and then fold the tab over and add glue on that tab to attach. Then I use this poking tool to open it up and then poke through the bottom just slightly and then open up the leaves to curl that back. Then I use this thin floral wire and loop a hole on one end, and then I add this onto the bottom leaf and add glue before you fully attach it, and then glue the bottom of the flower and then add that to the top of the bottom leaf. You will need to continue this for a total of 20 flowers, and again, you could do more or less. I have seen geraniums that are less full and some that are really full, so you can just mix and match. I thought 20 was just enough for mine. You could also make them in different colors, and I also have a variety of paper plant tutorials and templates that you can check out to pair together. I also made some of the bottom leaves by itself, and you'll do the same way to glue them and add the wire, but not add the flower on top. And this I curl in the leaves to close it up. These are usually little buds that haven't fully come through yet on the bottom, so make a few of these. Then floral tape the bottom below those bottom leaves for all the flowers and the leaves with the flowers. I only floral taped about 2 inches below the flower. Then for the leaves, I have 2 versions, and you could adjust the size to be a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger to get a variety. Then the suggested size that I give you. I take black watercolor and just a little with this travel watercolor brush and make a circle around the middle. Then go back to the circle and add strokes that are going towards the center and color it in. If you look up images of the geranium leaves, some of them have this dark hue going through the leaves, and that's what we are trying to mimic here. I made 12 of these leaves, and you can do more or less on these as well. After these are dry, fold it down the middle, then fold a few times going towards the center, like at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Then I curl the edges back slightly, and then I go in between the folds going towards the center to make them curl in. So it looks like you're folding up an umbrella. They should have this wavy look. Then I have a thicker floral wire and add a loop on the end and use white glue to add this onto the little piece that came with the leaves and add that to the back of the leaf. Then group up all the flowers and floral tape one at a time, going in a circle to fill it up. It should create like a little dome of flowers. On the bottom right below, I added the leaves without the flowers. Then continue down and add a thicker floral wire stem and connect the thin floral wire left over to this. Then continue to floral tape and start adding the leaves. The leaves start with some sticking straight up, then it slowly starts leveling, and some should stick out more horizontally, just to try fill up on the bottom. You could add more leaves if you feel like your pot needs to be more filled. Then I added rocks onto this pot I found and added my flower in. You could make these as a single stem flower alone and add them in a vase, or you can plant them in a pot like this. Check out my other paper plant tutorials as well. Please like this video below and subscribe. Thank you for watching.